So how are you guys? Today I have some S17. So we need to figure out this one, but I know many people is work with the S17. So today this is my first time I'm working with the S17. So today we do gather to figure out what is the problem with their dashboard. So I think S17, T17, they're very hazy. So just I'm doing that to fix and figure out that one. And also this light is not on. We need to on the light. Just a second. Is it here? Okay. On light. Yes, it's on. This one we need to change the color. Okay. So I have some dashboard here. So there, I don't know exactly the problem. There's scam like that, so just we need to verify what is the problem. We need to fix this one. So first of all, we go with this one. That one we put aside for now. So let's try this one. What is going on? So what is the power? 17 is good. So this is a 0 ASIC. So we need to take the value. So I think you cannot see my meter. So if I'm putting here not good, here is not good, here is good, yes. So we check. So I'm seeing here is a burn like very bad. So if you see, go to here. If you check here is a burn. So we need to figure out this one to fix first. You see, so this place is a burn. So first of all, we need to fix this place. After then, we go to check the value. If you see here, this is not good right now. I think this one is 2 is born, so maybe we don't have the value 2. So if we go back here, I think we do not have the value right now. Microscope we need to put here to see. So I think you don't have the value. Yes, you don't have the value. So first of all, I'm fixing this one. It's 24, a little bit higher, 52. So we're missing the paste here. Just again, and this is station. And sorry guys about that. This station he work like 3 person, me and sometime me I'm working, sometime Cole, and sometime Joy's working here. But always we're missing something here. That's why, because there's not 1 person working here, so 3 person work here. Sometimes we're missing the parts. I'm sorry about that. So just we do take it out this one. Take it out the resistance. So the resistance too is not good right now for me, and take it out. And also we need to clean this one. We need to clean, and after then we see. If you check here properly, so the bus line is cut here. So the trace is cut it here. So right now I need to before we fix the traces too. We right now I'm not sure the traces got through. Yet the traces touched with this resistance because this is a capacitor here. So I'm not sure 100%. So what is going on here? The traces is got through like this. Yeah, the traces touch also with the resistance here. So what I'm doing, so I'm taking the hashboard to like scrap one. So I have these parts. So just I'm figure out what is going on. The traces go through. The traces touched with this one. So like some hashboards like this. So he's easy to fix. Just only figure out where is it connected. So for example, this capacitor here, the traces not right now here, so we don't know exactly what is going on between the resistor and the capacitor and this IC. So what I'm doing, I'm taking the scrap one and I'm checking fast with the scrap one. After that I'm go to make a traces. So just I'm doing this. Okay, so this one here, so I have the scrap one here. Just what I'm doing, so the scrap one, we have some, this is not good. So this is the scrap one, so just I'm checking. So the parts we need for the another one, just I'm taking out all parts and we keep it with us. After then we install to the good boards. And so this is related here, this one related here. So this is the capacitor and this is the resistance. So again in microscope, we go to check with microscope. Okay, if I'm checking here, so if I'm checking here, just a second, we make sure. So through one line and this. So first we need to check the resistance fits with the capacitor. So this is one line, and this one is a, so this is one line. Okay, if I'm coming here, so this is like one street exactly. So if I'm showing you very well, so this is a come from here, go to through here, and this is touching with the resistance too. So just we need to connect the 3 feeds here. How can we connect? So I'm showing you here. So how can you connect? So I'm scratching here a little bit more, like so. Right now I'm checking something. There's have the connectivity, this one with this one with this, all this one if we have the connection, so this is good. Just we check the connectivity. First I'm touching here. No. Okay, I'm go here. So this is a little bit hard, so I'm fixing something else for this one. I think I'm doing wiring, because if I'm looking here is broke. So you see very well here. Here is broke. This pin is broke, so the 2 pin is attached. So just I'm doing with the soldering if I can, because I'm not sure, but we try. Maybe dashboard is for the, if I'm doing that is a okay, maybe no, but I'm doing that, maybe is okay. So just we try to see. So we cannot do that because it's not working. One side is not working, so this side is working. So what I'm doing, I'm just doing wiring. So just we check again. So no, so just I'm doing wiring. I'm putting back everything we install here. After then I'm doing wiring. So I show you how can you do wiring. So first, first of all, we need to put everything back on place. After then we go to the wiring. So this one, so this one is on place. So we need to add this capacitor first. So this is in place. So the resistance and also the capacitor. So the capacitor is missing soldering. The other side we need to hot lit soldering a little bit. So right now is a hard to hot. Okay. It's a very bad place. We need to use this wire for connection between the three. But this wire is sometimes is two type wires, but one is good, one is very bad. So it's very hard to get this one. So one is here. I touch already. So right now we need to add the capacitor, and there's two capacitor we need to add here. And just we need to add here a little bit. But right now you need to do very gently, because you put the wire the other side, maybe remove the wire. So slowly only you put your resistance back. So just try slowly, huh? So this one is on place, but very bad. Yeah, the wire is moved because me I play a lot with this one. So just we need to with microscope, because you cannot see very well. We need to go back to microscope to check here what is going on. Just I try this. So right now we have a small wire here. We need to take it out this one, because otherwise you make a short. because I'm not see very well. So is a here, just you need to do slowly. So I take it out small piece of the wire. So right now is good. Just we need to clean and we test again. We need to check something else. So if you see this side, just we need to check this side is not connection with this one, is another short. If is another short, so we can plug the power. So first we go here to here. So it's looking like a short, but we try. So here now is okay. So now, okay, this point is touchy here. So this point is touch all. So this one we put aside to cooling hub. So we go to it another one. I take another one so we see what is going on with this one. This one we put at the front to cooling hub. So this one we try to see what is going on with this one. So this one, the board is on, everything is here, just we launch temp sensor and quickly we check the value. So 1.8 you have it here, 1.8 you have it here. So if I'm go here, 1.8 you have it, here is good. So, oh, so this one is have the temp sensor problem. So the temp sensor have the problem. So the value is good. If I measure the value is good. It means you just have the problem with the temp sensor. So the temp sensor is this one. So if you go to check with this one, so just only we need to change the temp sensor because the value is stable, the value is good. So this is the temp sensor. You need to change your temp sensor. So the temp sensor. Where is temp sensor? Just we need to verify with temp sensor. So this is your temp sensor. This one is the temp sensor. Just you need to change your temp sensor. Maybe it's okay. So right now I'm doing the first time because the value everywhere I'm checking the value is good. So first of all I'm going to change the temp sensor. After then we see if it's not work. So after then we verify the near of the temp sensor, maybe the resistance, maybe capacitor, maybe some chip, but almost sometimes like this the temp sensor is off. First you check the value is good, after then you go to change your temp sensor. So this one is looking like temp sensor, so I'm changing the temp sensor. So I'm take this one. So this is the temp sensor. I take it out. I'm putting another one, the temp sensor. We check again. So this one I'm putting aside to cooling up. We check another one. So this one, a problem is here. So right now we on the test we see. So the test is on 0 ASIC. We check here. Fast body up, nothing. So I'm checking here. He have it on here. He don't have it nothing here too. So just to make sure. So the power is coming from here. So nothing. So 12 volt he gave me here is good, a good sign, but exactly he don't give me here something. Is it 3? So if I get 3 here, no. So no here. So it means 2. Just we small we look the back side of the hashboard. So if I'm coming here, what is going on? Everything is fine, yes. So D5. So if I'm checking here, the LDO 1.8 is off. So it's not giving me a good value. So this one 12, 7, 2, 12. So the first LDO, the main one is not giving me good value. So this is, but this is not LDO. So this is something else here. So okay, I check something. After then we explain you what I'm checking. So the test is on. We need to go here to here. 16. 16. Okay, this one is good. 25. On the other side 20 is good, this one. And this one 16 is good. 16 good. So here 2.3 no, is not good. So this one is good. So this one right now is looking like a chip, but we need to change the fast chip. but I don't know where's the output the battery. So this one I changed the chip, so we need to cooling up again this one. And we check another one. This is the temp sensor. I changed temp sensor. So right now we check the temp sensor is good, you know. So is cam. So we go to temp sensor directly. So the value is good. So if I'm looking, the value is stable, value is good. Supposed to give you temp sensor is good maybe. Yes. So this is the temp sensor. This one is a fix. So I'm putting aside because we don't have the too much time to do that because I have the like 4 hashboard more. So we need to do quickly and we figure out all of them then near the live. So this one is good. After then I'm putting a heatsink. So one hashboard is this is temp sensor. This one is good right now. So we take another one. We check this one. What is this one? So we need to take the value first. So it's a comment 17. So just we need to account to find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So just we need to check here. Okay. 17, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is here. So first we need to check the BI is not on. So if I'm go to with return back is good, is working. So the clock is low here. One back, I'm coming back to here, we test here what is. So if I'm check this one, 1.7 the clock. So the clock is high here. Here no clock. So if I come for this one, so the clock is here. So this one the clock is good. Just only problem start from here, I think. So why this is the return back is good, the clock is nothing. 4. This one is 17 and this one is 4. And what is this one the clock? So this one the clock is not good. The first one is started from here. The clock is not good because the clock is coming from here. You go to that way. If I'm checking this one, number 16, what is the clock? Clock is 1.7. So BI is off. So if we check the return back for this one is good. So first of all we change 17. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one we need to change. So this is, I add the chip. So we need to check this one. So this one, add the chip, we let it here. So this one I change chip number 448. So we try again. Is the onion 48. So just the value. So no value till right now. Okay. 7, 10, 2, 1, 1.8. So 3. Okay. So healthy. So this one totally the audio is off. If I'm checking here, everything he have it. So 11. So here what do you have? Just we need to touch. Oh no. Okay. I'm doing something else, but it's very hard to do these things. Just we need to attach here, here, here. So no, this one is a little bit is a hard. So just we need to check here what the app. So no, pin 2. Let's go to it pin 2. So 15 we have here, just only not passing here, just okay, this one passed to here, we have 15, this resistance 15, 15, 15, okay, 4, okay, 0. So this dashboard is very hot right now, little bit we let it to cool, after then we test again. So this is I changed chip number 17 because the clock is very high. So we check again what is going on. So no, the clock is same thing. If I'm go here, we check. So it's good. 1.7 distance 1.7. 1.7 9. So this one is good. For here, here 17 again. This one is a 0. 17. So just first we need to go test the Helio. In the backside, Helio 7. The Helio is good. So this is a chip. So right now we know which chip. Sometimes don't change the chip right away. Just you give it a heat, and after then let it to cool and test is okay. So always the for T17, S17, the 17 series, all the time don't go to directly change the chip. So sometimes you get heat like a little bit, after then to put the side to cool, and he work because this is missing a contact. So that's why I'm giving heat. I'm not changing the chip right away. So the full lumen I'm giving heat first, and the next time if I want to see something, after then I'm changing the chip. Sometimes you have the bubble you make a short, so you take it out the bubble and that's good. So this is it. We need to clean this one. So this one is a clean right now. We need to test again this one. So right now what I'm doing with this, so is a missing contract here. So three, supposed to have three here. Okay, the resistance here we need to check. So the resistance no power. So if the resistance is no power, just check the ending here. So the LDO is totally up. What we do the first this time, we need to change the LDO. So this one we try to see. So here 1.7, this one is a 4. So if we check the clock 4, this one is a 1.7. So 1.7 the clock. So if I'm go here 1.7, so that side of the resistance what he gave me, just we need to check this side of the resistance 1.7. So this is the chip right now. So we check this one 4 on this side 6. So here so nothing, this is 4. So this side of this resistance he gave me 6, and if I'm coming this side is give me 4. So here the resistance is broke, and here you have this still 1.7 the clock. So if I'm go here is nothing. So this one what you have, so nothing. And this one, if we go to check the clock for next one, next domain, so 0. I have the one chip and one resistance, so we need to change two boards at the same time. So first I'm changing 1.7 chip because it's take all from every domain the clock this one, and also we change the resistance. The resistance is maybe broke. And so this chip we need to change. So this is the resistance and this is the chip. So first I'm adding the chip, after then we need to add the resistance too. So I'm looking some bubble here. We need to take the bubble ticked out because it's not good. If you see something, this is making a short. So right now is good. So we put aside to cooling hub. So this is nice. So this one is the healthy of the problem. So the healthy is not on. So again we try to see the healthy is on, you know. So healthy is not on here. 1.5, 1.5, 0. So the healthy is not on here. Okay. Mm, nothing, nothing. here 12. If we check here, what do you have? Nothing. Okay. So no short. This one is with this one, and this one, and this one. So still we have the short here, but I'm taking out something. Just we need to wait some minutes. And this is cool. .11. So right now we check here what we have. So the clock is here right now is good. So if I'm coming here to check the clock, so the clock is 10. So 17 is past is good in 19. So this is 18. 18 is right now good. So if I'm coming here, no clock. So this chip is 2. You don't have the clock. So just what I'm checking first, we check the resistance. So if the resistance you have the clock after the, so if you see is sometime is block here after then is a pass maybe and temp sensor it don't give you temp sensor, yeah, maybe give you red something, but we need to still change number 19 because the 8 time is blocked. So the next time, so just we check if you have the temp sensor what you gave me right now. So 4 temp sensor it gave me, but this chip you have the problem because if I'm doing first time I'm checking, it don't have the clock. So right now the board is green and temp sensor everything is here. So I'm not sure for 100% for this chip is good because the board is hot. Maybe it's a pass. So we let it inside to cool. After then we go to again we check. If we see this chip have some problem, so after then we need to change this chip. Maybe this chip is right now we gave me temp sensor everything is working, but we send in the unit in the machine maybe it's not working. So that's why we don't take to risk. So we need to any dashboard we need to fix to in one time one short we fix and we send in the machine, we don't receive back because we need to work in the machine perfectly. So this dashboard is too is so right now is show me is okay, so we let it aside. After then we see what is going on, but I have the another message here, 11 12 17 and 19. So exactly is this domain. Exactly is this domain. He showed me some problem. So just we check again. But 11, okay, 9, 19, and 17. Okay, we let it to site. We check again. So I have the two more here. So one I put here right now. I'm checking again this one. So this one is looking like good. No? Okay. Just the first time here you need to check this chip if the return bag is very well. So after then we go exactly here. So just we come here to check. So return bag is good, this one. And this one is good. Okay, here. So everything is good, but this blocking in number 2. So is a pass. So same thing. So if you see something number 2 is give me red, sometimes blocking, 9 times block here blinking. So just you don't need to change the chip, just you give it a heat and clean it very well and put it aside to cool. After then you check is 100% the dashboard is working. So just I launch a time sensor. So we see he gave me time sensor. Yes, he gave me time sensor, but chip number 2 all value is good. Just we need to take it out the heatsink and we give it heat, and the next time we check again is working, And just we try this to take it out the heatsink first. So the chip is looking like good. So just I gave you a little bit heat this one, and the next time you see, but smallest you have the missing a soldering, so that's why me I'm give it heat the first time. I'm never change the chip, so I'm give heat. We try to do this one quickly. So just we need to try this one first. Okay. So is a pass. This time is a pass, but still we have the clock is good. So if we check the return back is good. So we don't need to change this chip. maybe it's a hot, so that's why it's a hot. So right now we have everything here. So if I'm going to check this clock, so this is good, and this one, if you remember before is a 4, so right now I changed the resistance, and this chip is giving me 1.7, so it take all of this domain, the clock it take this one, so it cannot release to for another one, so that is why it's blocked always in 17. So after then I'm go here to temp sensor. So this dashboard is good, so I'm putting aside, and after then if I finish everything, after then we put the thing and we try it in the machine. So um, actually S17 is a very good dashboard, and is easily to fix, and this is very nice dashboard. Today I work with this one, but in my first time I like this one because it's a very good dashboard. So it just only you make a problem with the chip, but sometime if you see some short something, yeah, is not easy, but we need to figure out that one. But I have the same thing one, but me I need to some bring to some parts, but then the last moment we can do that because you need the wiring is a long, but fast I'm finishing my this dashboard. After then I'm going to with this one because me I have the like 2-3 dashboard like this with the editing one good. So after the then last moment I'm going with the short one because I can show you I'm making another dashboard here for this to how can to put it in because here is totally is burned. So and last moment I can show you everything, and I explain you how can fix this result. So this one is in number 2, is blocking in number 2. So right now we check again. 48. Like I told you, anytime before is a 9 time is blocking number 2. So after then I give it heat little bit. So I put aside to cold. So the dashboard is good right now. So sometimes you don't need to change the chip directly. If you see the value, everything is good. So all value you have it. Everything is fine, the value, just you need to heat little bit, and after then you clean and put aside to cool, and you work 100%. So we launch temp sensor. If you give me temp sensor, so the dashboard is good, I'm putting aside. So he gave me temp sensor, everything. So still the board is hot a little bit, but not like too much hot. So this dashboard is too is good. So right now I got it like 3 dashboards. So I'm go with another one. So this one I'm putting aside that the 3 is a good right now. So I have it 1 and 2 3. So I take this one. I have this one, and I have the another one. So first we check this one. What is the problem for this one? So everything is good here. Yes. If I'm checking, we don't miss here something. No. No. Okay. So this dashboard is a good. We don't need to work with this one. So this one, if I'm black, is a come by itself, but I got some problem here. I think no, it's okay. So it's okay. If I'm check here, so here 1 2 3 So 1.7. So everything he have it, but the board is red. So we got a problem here right now, because if I'm checking here, so no temp sensor, it go green and it come back red. So exactly what you see is the chip number 2 is blinking, is go to sometime red, sometimes it come back. So first we need to check chip number 2, 17. So I show you something, but we need to take it out the heatsink first, because you cannot see very well. So I'm do this. If I'm go here, I don't know, you can see exactly, you know. Okay, this is chip number. We need to go here. So mega, we put, if I put here, you can see thing. If I put here, you can see. So here better. If I go here to the clock, 1.7. So chip number 2, the clock is 1.7. If I go to chip number 1, what is giving me? 1.7. Okay, just a second. We check something else. We go to here, the clock. So chip number 1 is good. If I come back, then chip number 2. So sometimes he gave me 1.7, sometimes he gave me 1.8. So right now it's good, but still the temp sensor is not on. So I'm stopping again the test. I think no. Why is not okay? I'm stuck. Stop the test. Start again. So as I go here, so no temp sensor, because it's not. So it just only show me one temp sensor. That's it. So here is no temp sensor. So right now what I'm doing? So our tester, he gave it another test. So I'm go with this one. So what up with this one, we check here is good. So the return back for this one, I'm check here 1.7. So the clock of number 2. So right now the clock of number 2 is good. I'm going to check the return back is good. So this is nice. Until here we have the good. So with this one, what we have? 1.7. So 1.7, 1.7, 1.7. So here is a good 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. So this one is a hunt. The 2 of here is not on. So just we need to check the clock first. So microscope here, we need to check the clock, but we need to little bit, because we cannot just we need to check the BI, the clock. So for some reason, sometime you need to check the BI too. But me, almost I'm not checking the BI, because if you don't have the return back, yeah, if the two signal is broke, if the clock is broke, if the return back is broke. So if you don't have the 1.8 is broke somewhere, the BI is on. If your 0.8 is broke, so you still have the BI, otherwise no BI. So just I'm checking here. No. Okay, this one is for this is good. So if I'm go here, nothing. So if I'm go here, what is going on? 9 is good. So this one is good. Is looking like temp sensor. Is looking like temp sensor. So sometime just I'm trying something, but okay, wait. I'm trying this temp sensor. I'm trying this one first. F is a temp sensor, but we need to bring a hashboard to have the temp sensor because me I bring one scrub hashboard, so we don't have the more temp sensor. So maybe we go to bring one hashboard more. So what I'm doing, just I'm hitting the temp sensor, and also I'm pressing down to so it take a soldering. Maybe it's missing a soldering, so that's why it's not on. So right now I'm trying with the one. If this temp sensor is on, after then I'm trying with the three more. So one is here, one is here. So already this one is a on. So we never touch this one, but with this one we try to see. Just calling app, calling, and this one I'm let it here to call. So I have the one hashboard more, so we check this one too, but I'm sure this one is exactly we don't know, but it's looking like a chip because one thing is missing here, and the chip is like with the glue. So try this one first. So we need to take it out this one. So this one is two is the board is green. If we launch temp sensor, what is going on? So the return back is here. So this one it don't have the return back, but the board is green. If you check here, if you check here, no return back, nothing. So the board is still is green. So if you see here, in this case, so one temp sensor is on right now here, but you don't have the 1.8. So why the temp sensor is the always the board is green, but the temp sensor is not working? Because your temp sensor is here, so this one the return back is not good, so that's why it's not on. So we go to change this chip first, after then we check. If your return back is sometime not sometime almost if your return back is not good, so the temp sensor is like a 2 3 temp sensor is not working. Sometimes is a 2, sometimes is a 3, but this one don't have the return back. So right now we need to change this one first. And also you're missing a soldering. So if I'm putting a chip, is not good. So first what I'm doing, so I'm doing the soldering with the pin. because it's not enough to take the chip here, because in the down in the ground is clean, is nothing here. So first I'm doing to put some soldering here. After then we go to see. Just a second. Like I told you, we were working 3 person here, and this room, but we are missing a lot of things. So if I'm coming working here, me, I bring my stuff with me, and I bring back with me. So today I forget many things, so just we need something, but we need to go upstairs, but just we need to finish this one. So this one is the soldering is right now is good, so I'm adding a chip right now. So this one we put here, and we go to with this one. What is this? This one is a okay. The temp sensor is not working. I hit this one. I little bit I give it heat. So right now we check if this temp sensor is on. So after then you know what we do. I'm going to hit this one and this one, because this temp sensor is on. So the trees are off. 1, 2, 3 are off. So one is on. So right now we go to check again. If this temp sensor is on, after then we hit this temp sensor and this temp sensor, after then the dashboard is working. Otherwise, we need to change the temp sensor. So dashboard is good. Just we wait for the temp sensor after that. So we got the 4 temp sensor. So that's why me I told you, anytime you have the like that issue, you need to hit the fast temp sensor from here. After then you can get back the 4 temp sensor. So sometimes is missing the soldering. So because the dashboard is good and the machine is coming heat, so the top of the temp sensor is nothing. So the temp sensor is coming pulling up. So that's why he's doing same problem. So just you need to heat little bit, after then let it cool, and the dashboard is working. So and this dashboard is okay, it's a working dashboard. So this is done. So right now we have 2. The one is like a red, the another one is a short one, but I'm that one is 2 I'm putting aside. So right now this one is fixed. So just only touch the temp sensor little bit, I hit it, so it's working. So this one is good. So this is a 4 dashboard. So just I have the one, and one is the short one. If I find the circuit, so I'm doing that. If we do not find the circuit, so we'll let it in the next time to maybe not the next time, but it's a easy to do wiring, but is a whereas I'm doing the wiring is the small place, so we need to do some another dashboard fix for them. After then we go to do the wiring, otherwise we can't, because this place is very small, and exactly this point is a finish. So this point, if this point is finished, because is in the middle, so we don't have the way to touch with everything. So anytime I'm touching with this one, so you make a short. So this is why, so we need to make here another dashboard, a small dashboard anywhere to in the board. So after then you make wiring one by one, so you touch your everything. So just we try another one here. We check this one. And so the tester is here. So exactly it blocked me here. So just we check the value. So here 1.7. If I'm coming back here, the clock. So the clock 1.7. So here the clock is started 1.7. If I'm go back the clock, we check in the backside the clock what is going on. So the backside no clock, and I'm go one more down, and we check here. So the clock is 9. So this one you don't have the clock. This one you have the 1.7 the clock. So right now we have the two options. So option number one, I'm going to check the resistance first. So if the resistance is good, so it means the chip. So 1.7. So if I'm check here, 1.7. If I'm go here, 1.7. So this is the chip. Okay, one time more you need to check here, but here no clock. So here no clock, this chip no clock. Here you have the clock 9. This one don't have the clock, this one the clock is very high. So if I'm check here is good, supposed to this one is good. So this is the chip. I'm opening one room more for this one. Just we need to verify is a chip. What is this chip? Because sometimes this chip it cannot take the clock, so still you have the clock 1.7, but the other one you cannot catch the clock very well. So that's why I'm opening this one, and we check here. We're looking here. And so this one is looking good, but I'm still changing one time more, same place, same spot, but the other one we change. After then we check again. So this chip is not 100% sure is bad is good. So just I put here, and after we check again. If is work, if is passed from here, so it means that that chip is very bad. I have this small bubble, so we need to take the bubble because the bubble make a short. So it's good. So right now I have the one hashboard, so we need to try this one to cool by myself, and we test again, and we go to with another one, the short one, but the short one is still we need something. I need to go upstairs to bring something for us. After then we try to fix. So this one we let it here to cool. So what I'm doing right now, so I take it out this one, I take this one, okay, good. So I'm bring the microscope here to test again to find the way for this one. So where is born? Born is here. So here is born. So here is a very bad. So we need to clean fast. Very. So the resistance is go here. After then the ground here. So is come down here. Okay, perfect. And this side is go to directly in the chip. So if you check this side, because the is broke from here, right? So if I'm checking the value, no value because it's a pass from this capacitor is passing from here, go to here, directly is coming the chip. So that's why it's not working. So no value, and the fast chip and is not honing the LDO too. And the fast LDO is not honing. So right now what I'm doing, I have it scrap one. So we need to test with the scrap one. This is a site. We need to check this one. Where's their good belong? So this one, if I'm looking very well, okay, is go here, here, and here. But I test this one, I think. Me, I make mistake something, but I'm not sure 100%. So just we need to check between this and this. Here have it. Same thing. And between this and this, nothing. So this is come from here, here, and also you go this side, here. But me, I did it the wiring the same thing, but it's not work. So if I'm check this side, okay. Mhm. So this is not with the ground. This is not. This is with the ground. This side is with the ground. So here is nothing with the ground. So okay. So we do know where is the good board. So right now what I'm doing. First I'm cleaning here. I'm doing a clean to see very well what is going on here. So this one we need to bring a little bit up. And so is clean right now. Again we check the point. So this point is connect already, is good. No. So this point, if I'm checking, this one is connect now. So this one is connect on this side. So this side is good. And one thing more. Just we need to check the side of the chip. So this chip, you have the small dot here. So always you need to put the chip, the dot is here in the dashboard. So you need to be careful about that one. So sometime if you put the reverse, so you make it this up and make it a short. So that's why I'm checking for this one, and this one is good. It's looking here the dot, but we need to make sure clearly, and we go to it this hashboard. This one is good one. Just we need to make sure we are right. Just we clean this one. So if I'm looking, the dot is here, is a good place. And one thing, this one we need to test with good dashboards. What I'm checking here to here, so it's good. So this is good here. Okay. And this is the good dashboard. So this one we need to work with this one to fix this problem here. So a small we put this time here. And we need to add the flux. Just we need to test again. This is of the connectivity and with this pin. Yes, you have it. This one, no, no. Okay. Just we need to add again to try. So this time I'm go to different way. You have the small capacitor, but I think we lost the capacitor, but we need to bring another dashboard, so just we need to check here somewhere. No. Okay, this one just we let it here to cool. Just we check this one. This is it. I'm gonna have it here more. Okay. So this one the clock have the problem. So right now we check again the clock problem is resolved, you know. So F is a pass, it means it's okay the clock. So right now the clock is good. So if I'm coming check here, so the clock is good. And just what I'm doing again, I'm launching time sensor. We check again. So already I launched time sensor, so the clock is good. Right now we check. So if I'm go back to return, so the return signal is right now is not good. He gave me like 1.8. Why? No, here is this chip maybe have the some problem. So 1.7 is not stable. So 1.7 is not stable, is moving a lot. So 1.7 is not stable. So we have here resistance what they have 1.7 and this side what they have 1.7. So this is the chip again. So this chip is just we check this one too. So 7 and also is not stable. This is the big issue because if it's not stable it always is moving a lot. So just we try this one is good. So if I'm check here, so this one is 1.7, this one is good. So this one is good and this one, so this one is moving. This chip is to have the problem, so right now we need to change this one too. And anytime you have the like the your return signal is not stable, is jumping, anytime you find the chip you need to change the chip because this chip is not good. So always you give it the trouble, so you need to change the chip right away and after then the board is good. So me, I change my chip again. We need to clean. I put aside to cool. So this one, I'm trying something else. I'm not putting one capacitor here. Just we take the value. Just we check here. So nothing, nothing. So here what you have to. If this one is not good, so the LDO is not on because here nothing is working. So just I'm doing what I'm doing again. I'm taking parts from this one. I'm adding to it right now. So this time, if I'm checking to this one, okay, we need to check from here to here, nothing. From here to here, here nothing. I need to bring microscope because we cannot see very well this one. Bring microscope. And this one is not touch here. Is not touch with this one. Okay. With we cannot with this one because we need to bring the smallest, because this one is like a bigger. We cannot do with this one because it's not go to in this site. Um, we cannot get with this one because it's very big. If I'm touching here, no, we need the smaller. So we need to bring the smallest, the small one. After then we do this. So we check this one. So this one, the return back is blocked here. We need to check this one again. 1.7 is stable. Launch temp sensor right now. No, again, if anytime I'm launching temp sensor, after then is starting moving. So just we need to go with this one. What is going on? Stop this one. So right now we can find this one is good. So if I'm coming here, so moving. So if I'm go here, stable. So if I'm coming here, small moving, 3. So this is not for this one, for return back. So what this one, what do you have? So the resistance, small resistance is moving. Okay, the back side. So on this side, what do you have? So same thing moving. We check this one. So right now, here is some problem. What is this? No. The clock 1.8. The clock 0. 1.8. Okay, this one is the clock is here is good, and anytime I'm coming check the clock for this one is looking high 9. Okay, this one what is going on? And here, if we check here what is going on, is good. So this is off, and the clock is good. So everything is looking good here. Just to launch again to check. So just no moving, not moving here too. Just here moving, not moving. So this chip we need to change again because starting from here, moving a lot. So we need to add another chip. We need to add this one because it's starting and moving from here a lot. So that's why we need to change this one. And just we try to do. So just a second, guys. We need to bring the tools for this dashboard because what I have here is a bigger. We need to bring the small one, and we try to fix this one. Just time check here first, and next tables. If they have it here, is nice. So otherwise, we need to go upstairs. So I don't have it. I'm coming back quickly. Just some second. How you been? Sabah sabah. Sabah kena sabah. Quickly, sabah kena sabah. Sabah sabah. Lashfa. Anytime you need to go here, you need to see everything is here. Otherwise, it's trouble. So sorry guys, because we don't have the tools, so I go upstairs to bring my tools because we need the smallest. So I bring it that one. So we check this one to do this because and this pin is a big. It's not good to where we want. This is very big, so I bring the smallest one and the thin one, so I need the thin one, so that's why we need to do with this one. So we try again. So let's do it. We see right now. Where is he? Here. We need to touch this point because this point is not touched. So we need to touch this point here exactly. Otherwise, it's not working. So what we need to do here with this one is still not working, so I need to add the flux, small amount of flux, and we do this. So right now I put the same thing. So we try again to check. Everywhere we have the connection, So this one from here to here, yes, yes. Okay, we go check again this one first. So no, we don't have nothing because we don't have the 1.7 is not on the LDO. So no, this one is not on the LDO exactly. What we need we cannot get here, so this is coming here. What do we have here? 3.3, 1.8, 15. Okay, this got cheap. No, we don't have it here. Okay, so the LDO is off right now. Yes. And this case, sometimes the crystal is off. Sometimes the crystal is off, so the crystal is here. So sometimes the crystal is off, so the crystal point is, for example, 1.8 and 0.8 is off. So totally you don't have the Hashboard power. So, but this is not. I check the crystal is good. So we have the problem here. So if is not work this one, after then we destroy this part exactly. This part we destroy, after then we install the new boost circuit. So right now I try is not work. 2 times I'm try is not work. So maybe we install the boost circuit. So the boost circuit is better than this to waste my time. So we install directly boost circuits is a best things. But the boost circuits are me. I'm not install the boost circuit. The boost circuits is call is installing that, but I'm passing to call to install the boost circuit. So anytime the boost is not on, so you cannot get your value. So that's why we try many times. So the boost circuit so it is not work, but we have 14 here, 13, everything we have, but still the LDO is not on this LDO. So one way is that this one way is more. We need to bring from here one wire to here to give it the directly power, but the dashboard is honing, but is a dangerous. So we need to bring one wire from here to here, but this is a little bit for this models is a dangerous. So you can't do that with T17 and S17 class. With this one you can, but with the small dashboard you cannot do that all time. So this is very little bit dangerous. So and that's why me I'm not do that. But the first time I'm doing with both circuits. So if the both circuits work, is a perfect. If it's not work, so after then we need to do the wiring, because right now we don't have the value here exactly. So everything is good, but we have the small issue because this is because if I'm coming to check here, here is a D5. So D5 he have the power. D5 is the 13 he gave me, but so is good, the 13 volt. So 1.3 he gave me here is good. So this is not D5 and D4, but sometimes and D5 and D4 is totally off. After then you cannot get the value. So the first time if you don't have the and 1.8 the LDO is not on, first time you need to check D5 and D4. So D5 is this side and D4 is and the other side. So and go to check this one first. So if you have here the value 1.8, so after then you need to pass here. So we have the value here, so it means the parts of the that side is good. So here round of this one we don't have the power. So if anytime I'm going to check here, my value is not good, it's 0. So that's why we need to make a boot circuit. So if the boot circuit is working very well, so this side is again 0. So we don't have the 20. The main point we don't have nothing. And this side is 4. So this is not good. So I'm not wasting my time with this one, because this is not also profitable for us to waste my time for this one. But is a possible to figure out, but is a takes time. For example, we can make some circuit like this to here to put we take it out everything, just with connection like this here, another circuits, but theirs takes time, and the connection and the wiring is a long process to do that. But this one we let it aside. So first of all we go to with the boot circuit. If the boot circuit does not work, after then we try another way, but not now, because now we don't have too much time to do that. So I'm doing another one. So I'm go with this one to see. So this one is the return back. Always the return back is you have the problem here. So just we try this time to see. So the board is still green, but if I'm launching time sensor, so is starting jumping. So everywhere is good. So just only this chip, I don't know. So is a 9. So if I'm go here 9. So here is good. Just only this chip gave me 9, and the board is go to directly red. So just we need to figure out something else for this one. I think just we check here, you have the resistance, so I'm checking the resistance, whole resistance here. So this one is good. So if I'm going the back, so this resistance is looking like good. This is working resistance, so no jumping, nothing, just only here starting jumping. So this side too. Okay, and what we have here is a good. So this is nothing, and here. So what I'm doing one thing more. I'm not doing jumping with this case because right now we see. So this is the point for this, and we go here. We're starting everything again. We stop the test. We start again. So 14. So exactly, okay. I'm launching temp sensor. What they give me? This time it don't need to supposed to give you red. You need to give you some temp sensor because I'm missing one chip for you one. I'm missing that one, so that's why you need to give you temp sensor working. So you see, we get it one temp sensor here, but still the board is red. No problem for this one. So because I'm doing jumping from here to here, so if we don't find nothing, so I have the another. Um, how can you find this one? So I'm doing jumping to ground. So first I start from here. So ground to ground, if I'm jumping here, ground to ground, we go to zero. It don't need to go to zero. So it don't need to go zero, but why is go to zero? So if I'm jumping here, zero. If I'm go here, zero. If I'm go here, what do you give me? So here, you show me 14. You see, this chip, you show me this chip is bad. So if I'm go here, 39 is good. So this chip is never minusing. So again, I'm go here, zero. If I'm go here, 14. So this chip is, you have the problem for this domain. So if I'm, for example, I'm go back here, ground to ground, I'm jumping ground to ground. So is here to, for example, 1, 2, 3 is here. What do we get? So nothing. It means okay. From here to, if I'm jump here, what do we get? So nothing. So we have the problem for this domain. We have the some problem. If I'm jumping here to here, it's supposed to give me some number, but it's got to zero. Right now, no jumping. It's zero. You go to directly in zero. 0. So right now this chip is good. So we have the problem between the two domains, because if I'm jumping is not minusing the chip, so just is stable, is something is wrong here. So what I'm doing again, just I'm doing something here. So the problem is looking here somewhere in this domain, not here. Okay, but there's a missing a soldering little bit, so just I'm doing like heat, because this one first is show me. So I'm clean here, but I know is missing a lot soldering, so this is not good. So but we cannot like before I told you, so we take it out every chip to put the soldering, but this one is too is missing a lot of soldering, is not enough soldering here. And so that's why I make a minus, so it's not a minus the chip. So this is the big issue. So we need to take out this domain all one by one. We put the soldering and we do again the chip. But if you want to show you, I'm talking about what. So if you go to check here, if you see here, so here is very clean. So here you don't have the soldering. If you do this, you make some sound. So here is good. Here no soldering. Here is no soldering. So and the other side is the same thing. So you can see clean very well. And if we go to a next chip, so this one is the same thing. Here just only I have the here. My pin is my tweezers is passing. You see is holding here. If I'm doing here, check nothing. So here is very clean and here is very clean. If you anytime with any dashboard you're working, first time if you check this one you don't have the enough soldering, don't put the chip. Just you do with your soldering iron, just you reflow the soldering here, after then you put the chip. So I'm trying something else, but for me I think it's not working right now, because there's no soldering here. So I'm trying another way, but I think so we can get, but I don't know. Just me, I'm trying small things, but I think so is not working. Sometime I'm putting like this, but this time I'm check. No, we can, because if you see here is a holding in the whole pin, but sometime is working, but this one right now no. But me, I'm trying again, but for this case maybe we put little bit high. So just we wait some minutes more. Till 400 and go to 400, we check again. In 400 is good, but if you go 415, but it's not good. So that's why I don't like this one to do something like this. But me, all of time I'm seeing he don't have the enough soldering, so I'm putting fast the soldering. After then I'm doing that. Just a second, sir. Guys, sorry, I have some sound. We need to close that sound. I'm come back very quickly. Thank you. Excuse me. Excuse me. Can you off this one? Off this one. I'm talking here, so sorry. You can stop this one, the sound. Yeah, the Wacom. I'm in the, sorry. So sorry guys. Is it the Wacom? So I off this one. So uh, I think this one will let it because when my colleagues is cleaning here, so the sound of the Wacom we cannot properly to do that, but also we get that problem. We need to resoldering all this one, and it takes time. Maybe I don't know how much chip he have it. Same thing, but we need to do fast. We need to take it out all everything. After then we see where is, because is right now is very hard to do, but it still is a. And so we need to clean a little bit, but for me no. So no. So right now, you know what I'm doing? I'm taking out this thing. I'm checking which chip you have the same problem. After then, I'm taking out the chip, and after then I'm doing same thing. But you need to take it out the chip. If you're doing this, is very good. So if you do and the chip, so it's not because the chip take all the heat, so you cannot do very well. So if you take it out the chip, after then you do very well, and it's very clean, and it's very nice. If you check this one in the back side, is the same thing. You don't have a lot of enough soldering, so the chip is right now is a very hot. It's not in the dashboard. It's not touching the dashboard some pin, so that's why it gave you whatever, and also it gave you red. So I'm checking this one quickly. So this one is the same thing, and we go with this one. But this domain, exactly this domain are all the problem, because the problem is this one. So that's why it's not working. So this one is the same thing. So here's a little bit is good. So if I go to with this one, I don't know exactly. So this one is good. So this one is bad. So at least I have the like 5 chip to do same thing. If you want to come to see again back, if we go here, if you go back here, the sol is not soldering enough for this. You see, it's very clean here. It's very clean. If you do, if you have the soldering, you make some sound. So here nothing. So just a second, we find someone he have good soldering, so you can see the sound. So this one, if you check this one, so this one first we need to clean to see very well. Check here. If you check here, you have the some sound, and also you can see the solderings very well on this one. If you go with this one, it's very clean, but he passed the signals, everything, but it's a little bit is coming hot. After then the fast things, this one is offing the signal, so that's why he make an issue. So all the soldering you need like this. If you see this one is very good, you can see the pin very well, but there's, if you see the pin is shining, here is no soldering. Like I have this one, this is my last chip, this one is same thing here. You see is a clean, and if you come this side is all clean. So this chip only the ground is touch, so the pin less touch it, but is working but not very well. So that's why. So if you go check this one, you see that you can see all pin, you have the some sound. If you do this, you have the some sound. If you go do same thing with this one, nothing, you don't hear sound. You see, because here they have the problem. So I have the one chip, like 1 2 3 4 5 chip. I have the five chip. We need to do again to take it out to put the soldering, and we put back the chip, and that one is working. So guys, for today's I need to stop here. Maybe tomorrow again the same story and the same thing. The hashboard again I am coming, and also have this hashboard, but we need to figure out the fast, because this one is a, if you remember, this one is like the hashboard is a short here, so is a short here. So tomorrow maybe we come to with this one too, and same dashboard, that dashboard we have the soldering missing. Maybe tomorrow we continue about this one, and to how can to add the soldering, and how can we resolve the problem. So tomorrow I'm doing same thing, this one again to in live. We show you how can you to make the pin very well, so the pin very good. So that one for tomorrow, we let it the two hashboard here for tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm come back, but and today I have the 6 boards. So the 6 boards I get it a 4, but 2 is a no, because one is a short, is a big shorty, and this one is just only if I'm on the test is still is a green, but if I'm launching time sensor, so dashboard is go to red. So the problem is the soldering, so it's not the chip. So sometimes he go up down the value, so it is not exactly the chip sometimes, but sometimes it is also the resistance, but sometimes it's the chip, but not almost is a chip. So this is what I see here. The first thing is the soldering is missing, so I'm changing the chip here. So if I'm taking a heat gun here, so this one is do not have the enough soldering. So if I'm taking heat gun here to change this chip, so this chip is coming up, is pulling up, because it don't have the soldering to take this one, so it's coming up. So I say, wow, I get another problem, but I'm fixed here because my return back is here is broke. So after then I'm go one chip back, I'm go to for this chip. So after then I'm take a value, I'm say, oh, the chip is bad, so I'm throw the chip, I'm install another chip. So what I did here, I miss one chip, I lost one chip. So for this case, first of all, you need to do your soldering very well, solid. After then you put the chip, but right away you don't throw it your chip, because your chip is good. So if you do something what I say you putting is not enough soldering, so you put a chip, after then you lost one chip. So this one we let it for tomorrow, and tomorrow this maybe in the morning, maybe in the afternoon I'm coming back. But me, I'm bringing, because in 2 hashboard is not enough. So 2 hashboard is like 2-3 minutes, yeah, maximum is 1 hour. But me, I'm bringing more hashboard, the same things, maybe something else. But tomorrow we continue again, maybe in same time, maybe afternoon, maybe in the morning. But still, because my boss is not here right now, we can decide in tomorrow. And thank you guys, thank you very much you watch my video. And anything you have it, you need anything, the parts, anything you want, just contact us Decentral. We have a lot of parts here, what you want. And also you have some problem with the dashboard, yeah, for repairing anything. So we are here, we are help you. Just contact us at Decentral. So anytime I'm coming live, so the last of the live I'm saying all of body. So anything you want, just contact us Decentral. But sometimes I'm very sorry because I'm not reading your message. And because me, anytime I'm coming in the live, so I'm all of my focus is in my work. So me, all of time, this is my priority. So all of time I'm working, and my section everywhere. So in Decentral I'm working. So me, I'm not talking too much, just I'm working. But I know many things. But all of times, so sometimes we discuss with another technician here, but not almost. Because me, I have the whole lot job, a lot job we have. So me, I'm not afraid too much to me. We play with the peoples, we talk a lot, we do something. So all of times I'm working with every dashboard I'm working. So you want anything like a tester we have. So maybe the next time I'm bring I buy some new tester, so I'm coming with them. And also I don't know exactly, maybe tomorrow for sure I'm coming with this one, with the S17 S17. But next time I don't know, maybe we come with some new dashboard. But and thank you very much, you are watch my video. And I hope you see something very well. So me, I'm doing all of time my best. But maybe tomorrow we show you how can you put the soldering to enough to install the chip. Thank you guys, thank you very much, and bye.